Hello everyone, and welcome back to this Kaiserreich Let's Play as the Austrian Empire. We're still gearing up like mad, preparing for a massive war to break out soon. We've probably got around 2 years before the massive war breaks out, so we are rushing like mad. I'm starting to get oil, because I'm starting to gear up, because I'm going to start needing to step up my production. And with that oil that just finished, I now only need 2 more oil and 3 more rubber. So 1 more oil place, and I should have enough to cover my needs for now. Then I've got 2 more for the future needs as well. But hopefully by the time I do have future needs, we've invaded Romania and I don't need to build more. Right. Civilian economy. Then after that we're going to go down this. So political power and rebuild the empire. So we can see there's some factory building in here too, which I'd really like to get to. Look at that. That's 8 civilian factories. That is a huge take. We really need that. So we do want to get here ASAP. The worst is over. Oh, political power gain. Ooh, nice. The end of the... I was like... Yeah. Daily autonomy gain. Hungry yields. Into the world. Create faction. 2.5 internationality. Remove national spirit. Yes, we want to get down this ASAP. A union and not just name. States of United States of Greater Austria. No, we don't want to be the United States of Greater Austria. The Ottoman Empire declared war on Cyprus. Harriet Uprising. King of Hungary gets Austria asked for reintegration. Doesn't tell you the name. No matter what, you're gonna have to deal with Hungary. Nations within a state. Oh, and that's ASAP. I do want it ASAP. Use fleet into the main army. You go into the garrison army. I so badly want to invade Romania. Romania must be invaded. Oh, we just got a new unit come off the production line there. I just seen it. What unit is this? 6 infantry, garrison duty. That's this guy going here to train. Is there any more? No. Thanking you, little buttoneel. Halfway for civilian economy. This stuff all costs 150, yep. Industrial. Military and civilian factory construction speed. I would quite like that. I would quite like that a lot. But I do not have the surplus. That's our next thing we need to buy though, this here. Then it's probably going to be increasing our conscription. Da da da. Oh, we need to be at war to go to extensive conscription. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, no. You need to go in here to train. Not too long for this. Some of these are finishing quite soon though, including computing machine, which is going to speed up all my research. Lovely doubly. Come on, computing machine. Come on, computing machine. Lovely. Right, I would like encryption and decryption. They're fast, plus they give me an advantage on the battlefield. Okay. And 19. We're running out of 1938 techs. Let's get that radar. And you're about to finish. 2, 1. They're coming to Brazil. Declared war. Support weapons has finished. I suppose we could research anti-tanks and anti-air. I'm not planning to build any at the moment, but just in case I do want them, we can have them. Okay. What I probably should have started researching is the doctrines. Right. Oh, brilliant, the civilian economy. Right, what is new? 6 infantry, just go garrison duty. You're the tank, people. Yep, you're the tank, people. Get a training. There. National focus. Embrace pluralism, or whatever it is. I really want to declare war on Romania. They have Serbia, Greece, and Bulgaria as their buddies. Bulgaria was kind of forced to be their buddy by a war. So my front is going to be all along here like this. And then I'll be able to push through them. Well, that capital will be really easy to take. They're going to be easy as anything to get to capitulate. 20 victory points, 1 victory point. So yeah, taking Belgrade, they're capitulated. These Romania might be a wee bit tougher to get to capitulate. Going to garrison duties. Ba-da-bum bum 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 ba-da-bum bum. Training into the main army. Lovely stuff. I'm really gearing up for war now. Just a war against Romania. It'd be quite handy to take all these just for all that lovely extra stuff. Very good stability. Probably. There's lots of things in there to get. Right, I think we've got... We can afford to get this now, it's not too much of a risk. Yeah, as you can see, we're flying through the factories. We're up to 59. was meant to have civilian factories in all three of them. Did I not do all three? Oh, it's because they've already got buildings. Silly, silly sausage me. Okay. I'll just leave it as it is then. What was the telegraph? I was that concentrating on the civilian factories, I didn't even notice what it was. Bum, bada bum, bada bum 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 bum, bada bum bum. I'm almost tempted to say stop training infantry the now because manpower. You know what? Yeah. Boom. Boom. Got enough garrison units for now. See, our manpower's went up a nice wee bit. So one of the pains about Hungary not being able to choose the buildings in Hungary is I'd really like to build a radar tower in Hungary, say there right now, then upgrade it to level 2. So then it'll probably cover most of this area at least. Yeah, it probably would come down something like that. If I built it there. Probably be an area sort of like that. Or would that be level 3? I'm pretty sure when I built one here when I was playing a game the other day, level 3 was like to something like that. Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. So level 2 would probably cover this area. Then I'd give it a big advantage for my planes. For my planes! Oh, our oil's been finished production, isn't it? Brilliant, so that means the only thing we need is aluminium. Which is for planes. Is Hungary in here? I could trade Hungary aluminium, because look, they're hoarding a ton of it. South African Civil War. Right. What are you? You the artillery? No, you're not. Garrison? Oh, brilliant. I think we're drastically going to outnumber them down here, so that's not a big problem. Plus my divisions are pretty strong. 7 days till that's done. This is nearly done too, which is another 100 political power, which is brilliant. You can see what we can get down here. $68. $69. 70. Select another national focus. Oh, can we not go for this one? Oh, that requires the socials, so we've got to go for this one. Well, as long as we become one nation, I really don't want to become... What is it? The Austro-Hungarian Union? Austria for reintegration. I thought I said somewhere Austria-Hungarian Union. So, oh well, as long as we become one people, let's start down this. Ba-ra-da-da. But we are in 1938. It was 1939 for the tanks, yep. The industry, do we have new things? Nope. Oh, we already were in 19... Yeah, we're almost going into 1939. That's why I was thinking tanks. Yeah, for now... Let's go for this one. Let's get that. It's for here. Let's keep going down here. Start getting some of them out of the way. Wow, we got a lot. We no longer get the effects of turned economy. Oh well, it was very helpful whilst we had it. As we can see, we're up to 2.5 full lots of factories working away, which is very nice. Our factories will be skyrocketing. We're getting another 11 from trade. Pretty sure this, yeah, this is going to give us another 70 political power, which will give us even more wiggle room and room to get stuff in here. I know we can modify our government, but I don't have the safety blanket of political power. And if an event happens that takes political power away, I will feel very silly. Where's Justify War go? Ah, we need a lot more world tension before we can do that. Right, start justifying world tension, people. German Reich. Unknown focus. We do not... Our decryption's too low. Ah! They've encrypted. We're getting decryption now. I'll be over here. They're controlling the battlefields. Right, what is in this unit? Okay, you go in there. The fall of Barcelona. Currently requires 29 divisions to do everything, apparently. Well, it's nearly there. They're still training up. Decryption. Finish deal. Right, naval would be a complete waste of time, but we are in December. Oh, and radar. So I think we're going to save both of them for the stuff here. For when it gets to January 1st, they should still have time remaining. Right now, we should be able to see they're doing new textbooks. What does new textbooks do? For their schools? What is it? New textbooks. Removes national spirit, victors of the Weltkrieg. So I take it it's upgrading their textbooks. Their history textbooks, that is. They're no longer teaching the Weltkrieg. Well, as much of what happened in the Weltkrieg. There we go. We're going to have 3 now to just straight pump into industry in 1939. Oh, and maybe those tanks too. Yes, tanks would be a good idea as well. Industry first, tanks second. There we go. There's our plan. World tension should start going up faster and faster. We are nearly ready for war. Well, I'd say if we were going to war for Romania, I'd be ready now. The Balkans. That's over there, yeah. And everyone's at war with the Ottoman Empire, so it may be a good idea to try and sneak in the back of there too. Do they have some nice resources over here too? Can't wait till I get the aluminium in Hungary. They're hoarding it to themselves at the moment. Plus the factories, the military factories, everything's going to skyrocket once we become one nation. Including manpower. Right, we're nearly in January the 1st. The 31st of December. And January. Research me. Research me. You know what? They're the 2 important ones. These 2 can wait. Tanks! Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I want me medium tanks. Oh wow, this takes 280 days to complete instead of the normal 70. The United States of Greater Austria, or blah 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 blah, was a proposal conceived by a group of scholars surrounding Austria. The specific proposal was conceived by a lawyer and politician blah 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 in 1906 and aimed at the federalization of Austria-Hungary to help resolve widespread ethnic and nationalist tension. I'm no closer to working out what that means and what it does. Oh, tank. Ooh. Skoda tank factories, light and medium tanks. Artillery, motorized equipment, medium tank manufacturer. I would quite like the medium tank manufacturer. Gets me a lot. We may go for Skoda, because even more for medium tanks. We got to complete the Skoda focus, so. We go in there. There's still a training. A lot of places are at war, but we're still just sitting twiddling our thumbs. Looks like the syndicalists are going to win in America. Everywhere else, we're kind of just chilling, though. I need the world tension at 75% to start my war. Ba-bam. $280 days. Once we've done those 280 days, how much is that one going to take? 70 days. 70 days. 70 days. 70 days. So this is just the biggie. I want to go straight down there for the factories. Oh, dig for oil. That'd be quite nice. And it gives civilian factories too. Oh, that's a very nice one. Oh, we got so much stuff in here we need. We need to unify our country, and we need to get all this industrial stuff, and then we've got industrial stuff to get up here too, and it's going to greatly increase our power though. More factories, more resources, more manpower through the unifications. It's going to turn us into quite a wee powerhouse. That just is taking time. And we can't declare war over here. Oh, we're up to 49% now. Come on, Egypt. Keep generating. Keep generating. Oh, whoa. The Ottoman Empire's gone. Persia's just went nom. Nom nom. Istanbul, or Constantinople, is still there in this new Turkish state. So the Ottoman Empire has been wiped out. Persia are bound to be quite happy with that. They're bound to be feeling like quite a wee powerhouse themselves now. How are they doing? They're still not trained. Research is all going fine. 120 days, not even halfway. We need it though, we need it though. And the 70 political power it brings will be quite helpful too. Yeah, I don't have time to research the Skoda up here, we've got so much other things to do. We might do it for 1941 then. When we get the 1941 tanks, just research Skoda then, so we can jump straight to the 1943. medium battle tanks. Then it goes to modern tank or main battle tank. In 1945. Oh, look at that thing! Super heavy tank. Flying formation. Let's go for you. Advanced machine tools. We could use them. I just want the war now. I just want a war. Even if it's a small one, just something I can take part in. Japan declared war on Ecuador. Kingdom of Spain looks like they are winning quite comfortably now. The American Union State is still holding on. Right. These guys, what's in them? Just 6 infantry. Garrison duty players. Bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum bum bum. Federation of Equals. The fall of blah de blah. "67 days till our medium tanks are done." We could probably take some factories away from some things, like the guns and all that, and start producing them right away. And just not build any yet, just have them in the bank. Start banking medium tanks. I think that'll be a very good idea. Only 151 days into this. This takes too long. It takes almost a year. Other factions would get 1, 2, 3, 4. Could have had 4 other tanks done in the time it takes to do this one. Why is it 4 times longer? I'm not even. It only gives 70 political power as far as I can see. Right, you can go into the training. We got another unit. You can go into the training. Bum ba jum bum ba jum bum bum bum. Mainly passing time now. Federation of Equals. Plus 0.52 a day. Auto Ender. Why is who's Auto Ender? Why is he taking our political power? Here he is. Oh wow. Okay, Auto. For the civilian factory construction speed, you can stay. Speaking of which. Things are going very well. Just to make sure they're not going to run out. Romanian Empire's finally beaten. Russian Empire's finally beaten the Soviet Union. Poland's so tiny. The new decision. What are these guys up to? Restore the Bundesstaat. That corruption's too low. A new Leonfield. Okay. 10 days till we get delay. At least then we'll get to put a new research on. A lot of our industry is nearly done too. Very nice. We're becoming quite industrially strong. By the time we got all those techs and we got all this is tech fully ours as well, we'll be a lot stronger, especially Hungary. Hungary are bound to be... Oops. 0 out of 25 slots unlocked. You can see they've got one factory in there. They don't have that many factories actually. Looks like they're building 2 more here. 7 military factories. Not bad. That's a lot of military factories I'll get to start being able to use. Right, let's see. We need this. Okay, brilliant. 1939, we also need this. What a childish fantasy. Right, so 1939, I would also like this. Lovely stuff. Right, 6 infantry, and there you go. You, main army. Lovely stuff. 14 days till our medium tanks are done. Still over a full other tech till this Federation of Equals is done. Why are you so long? Why? I've never seen any focus take more than 70 days. Why 280 for 70 political power? I think I should give you about 500 political power for the length of time it takes. To be honest, this Federation of Equals is the only thing I've not enjoyed about Kaiserreich so far. I really enjoy all the advanced stuff here. I really enjoyed the new stuff like the garrisons. I really enjoy the music mod. I really enjoy the music mod that goes along. Unfortunately, for recording and copyright, it's not the best thing for me to have active right now, despite my love for it. Right, SPGs, medium SPGs are a need. Let's take a look. Down to 2. We'll go down to 1. We don't need a lot of you at the moment. That leaves 5 free. Medium tank. There we go. Let's move you up. To there, and let's put 3 in there, and we'll save 2 for the medium SPGs. Yep, and I know. Once we're at it though, let's edit this. We'll change that to artillery. Artillery. I'll still have a ton in storage, so yes. The Fall of Atlanta, let's save that. I'm gonna have to take my main army though. Once it updates. And tell them to train. Not gonna update? No? Yes? Maybe? Already fully trained in artillery from the support? Huh. Maybe they won't need trains. I thought they would. You are free to join the main army, which still doesn't need training. Happy days! That also freed up a lot of manpower and made my divisions stronger. Well, they had a wee bit less HP, but they've got a lot more soft attack. And it's finally not going to take too long for that to be finished. But I'm afraid that is a part here We're up to 54% world tension. So I expect the beginning, well, not the beginning of next part, towards the end of next part, we're going to be able to start getting ourselves into a war. A war! And we have lots of kings of the battlefield now in our divisions. Support artillery and artillery here. Very good soft attack value now. 134. Yes. And it frees up a lot of manpower. So I hope you've all enjoyed this. Join me next time. Bye bye.